So you have the Ace of Pentacles. In the present, you have the Seven of Cups. In the future, you have the Emperor. Your barriers are the Knight of Cups. The factors that are affecting you is the Knight of Wands. The factors that are affecting your love interest, the Three of Wands. What you want from the situation is the Eight of Swords. So some of you are feeling trapped right now and you definitely want to kind of be free. What they want, so they're not willing to give up on the situation. Crowning energy is the King of Wands. And your outcome is the King of Pentacles. Okay. So, now I'm going to get into the reading. So, in the past, this may have been someone new. Because with the honeymoon card, along with the Ace of Pentacles, it can speak about something new. So, for some of you, this may be a work-based relationship. Or it might be you know, maybe you met someone new and you kind of tried really hard with this person, or this person tried really hard with you. Or it's like there was this honeymoon period where you were spending time with one another. The honeymoon basically represents either going on holiday, spending a lot of time with somebody, or that honeymoon period, which is kind of like the start of a relationship. So now I feel for some of you, you may have been very much focused on money, because the Ten of Gabriel speaks about someone who's working a lot. As it says here, working too many hours. And with the Ace of Pentacles, this speaks about money. It speaks about work. So some of you may have started a new job and you've been kind of really focused on money and finances. And if it's not you, then it's your love interest. And this is what's kind of affected your love life. So I definitely feel as though, you know, it's like the wanting to spend time with someone is there, or someone has wanted to spend time with you, but it's like someone's been kind of burdened by money or by work, or they've just tried really hard to kind of please you. They may even have spent a lot of money on you to kind of make that happen. So in the present, you do have forgiving and learning and the Three of Raphael. So currently I feel as though maybe some of you need to forgive someone. You need to release the past and kind of heal from it. And I feel like this could be issues of the past could have resurfaced for you recently as well, because the Three of Raphael speaks about reunions. So some of you as well, with the Three of Raphael, it might be that you've had someone new, but now you've also got a tie to the past as well. So, and you kind of have to make some kind of decision. But I do feel as though if you've argued with this person, it says here reason to celebrate. So I do feel as though, you know, if you've been separated from someone, there's a chance you could reunite with this person, and there will be a forgiveness that takes place, but it is going to require you to forgive, or for this other person to forgive. So I'm definitely seeing a possible reunion that could take place, and it's like you're going to have to step back, reevaluate and work out what it is that you want. And even if it is with someone new, here it's kind of saying you need to let go of the past in order to move forward. Okay, so it's time to figure out what it is that you want. Again, you may have options in love and you're kind of trying to work out who is most suitable for you. So in the future, I do feel as though you are going to release someone, okay? And I feel like you're going to take charge of the situation. Now, some of you are dealing with an Aries, so some of you may be letting go of an Aries. With the High Priestess, you know, she speaks about being intuitive, being in touch with her feelings. You know, it's like she knows exactly what to do to clear her energy. So I feel with this, it's like you're being asked to take on the energy of the High Priestess. Now, with the High Priestess as well, she can represent secrets. So some of you are dealing with an Aries, or with just someone who's very, very strong. Now, if you're dealing with a leadership, with someone at work, this person could be in some kind of leadership role. They could be your boss. They could be a manager, and things are kind of secret. what they're advising you to do is just to let the situation go for whatever reason, okay? And if they ask you to let something go, it's because they're trying to protect you from something, okay? So for some of you, you're dealing with like, maybe an affair at work, or you're dealing with an Aries who's just a little bit secretive, okay? And again, you're being asked to just release this person. You're being asked to clear the energy, but it doesn't mean that there's not love, okay? You definitely have options, Sagittarius. So now the factors that are affecting you are wedding. The situation involves marriage. So you could have ties to somebody, and it may be that you're actually dealing with a potential marriage partner. And here with the Two of Ariel, this speaks about, you know, maybe being a little bit unbalanced. And here again, we've got the Knight of Wands. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So some of you are dealing with more than one person. You might have something that's kind of stable, but then on the other hand, you've got this Knight of Wands energy here. So this is someone that, you know, comes in and then, you know, he's kind of gone again. So you do need to be careful, okay? You know, try and get some balance back. So I'm going to clarify wedding as soon as I've finished with the rest of the cards. So now the factors that are affecting your love interest. So they may feel as though you are the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Again, it could be that they have ties to someone else. And I feel as though they are a little bit guarded. Okay, so maybe for some of you, they do see you as the one, but they're just a little bit guarded. And again, they're kind of really, really determined. They want to move forward. Okay, and I feel as though with the Three of Wands, I feel like something is going well for them in their life. So the Three of Wands speaks about your ships coming in. So I feel as though they've had some kind of success somewhere. Okay, but they're still a little bit guarded. So it may be that, you know, they've met you and now they're like, wow, you know, this could actually be the one, but there's still a little bit of resistance there. So your overall barriers. Here we have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So some of you, I feel, have been or are disconnected from somebody right now. But if we look back here, there could be a reunion, okay? And again, you're being asked to take charge of the situation. So this is involving a Aries, Leo, not a Aries or Leo, sorry, a Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. It could even be a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Now, as a barrier, I feel like someone is disconnected. As well, I feel like someone with the retreat card, this means to disconnect from something, but it also means to disconnect from our environment and other people, and you know, the influences of our environment. So for example, if you've got friends that are speaking negatively about someone, you're being asked not to listen to kind of gossip or kind of hearsay, because with the retreat card, it's about using your own intuition, not listening to others, but relying on your own intuition, okay? And this is kind of backed up by the High Priestess. So I feel as though you will disconnect from anything negative, and I feel as though you will definitely use your own judgment. So now, the Knight of Michael and the Knight of Cups. So I feel as though some of you dealing with water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, or air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. So this person is posing a bit of a problem at the moment. I feel as though there's not really a offer. Someone's not offering their emotion at the moment. They're disconnected from the situation. And that is a barrier, but it doesn't mean that they don't feel as though you are the one. So what you want from the situation. So some of you want this fire sign. Some of you want this passion. You want this Knight of Wands back. The Knight of Gabriel is the same as the Knight of Wands, okay? So some of you definitely wanting a fire sign. And you had this in your factors. So some of you this is the same card, okay? It's just obviously from a different deck, but it's the same card. So some of you are hoping for a fire sign, and it's like maybe this person is a little bit different to what you're used to, because with the religious factors, it's like maybe you two have kind of different morals. Maybe this person is trying to mold you to be a certain way, and you're feeling a little bit restricted here, because with the Eight of Wands, this speaks about you feeling a little bit trapped, you know, and especially with you being a fire sign, it's very difficult to trap fire, okay? If you try to trap fire, you're going to get burnt, basically. So I feel as though you're going to free yourself, and this could be where the Emperor energy comes in. So if this isn't an Aries, it could be that you are taking the initiative and you're taking charge of the situation and you're freeing yourself. You're clearing your energy. So that's what I feel. So I feel as though you no longer want to be trapped. You want to be able to think for yourself and have your own ideas. And I feel like with the religious factors card, I feel as though someone maybe, the person that you're dealing with may have very strong ideologies of their own, and maybe your ideas and their ideas, they don't kind of match, but you've tried to maybe be reasonable and take on their ideas, and this is what's kind of stifling you. So what they want from the situation is finances and careers. So this person is very much focused on their job, on their career at the moment, but they do want you to forgive them, okay? I feel as though they're not actually giving up. So no matter what sign you're actually dealing with, I mean, like, this is, with strength, this does represent Leo, but I feel as though whoever you're dealing with, they don't want you to give up on them. They don't want to give up on you. They're just extremely busy working on their job right now. That's kind of where their focus is. And I feel as though it's going to come to a point where they do want some kind of forgiveness. So I feel as though it might be you that kind of has to forgive them. But if you've done them wrong, then it might be that they forgive you as well. Okay, so I feel as though they might approach you and, you know, try to be kind of nice and things like that. But I feel the key word here is forgiveness. The kind of energy I get from this is like someone kind of humbling themselves, having the strength to humble themselves and coming back and maybe apologizing. I don't know, but that's kind of the, that's kind of what this feels like. And the way they're going to try and come back in is through being really kind and, you know, maybe through doing nice things. That's kind of what this feels like. So even though this is a barrier at the moment, I feel as though it's going to kind of change. So your crowning energy, so some of you dealing with air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, some of you dealing with fire. So air and fire very strong in your chart. In your reading. So we have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So you need to let this person know, do not mess with me. Okay. You know, it's kind of the thing of, if you fool me once, shame on you. If you fool me twice, shame on me. Don't let this person take advantage, okay? Even if they are genuinely sorry, which I feel like they may be, they kind of have to prove it. So again, we're dealing with air and fire signs. So this card says, wisdom and objectivity are important now. Stay in your integrity. A situation that calls for honest and open communication. So you do need to be open and honest with this person. Look, you made me feel like this, so now you need to try a little bit harder to get back into my good books. You know, so I feel as well, make sure that this person is being honest with you. Kind of do like a little bit of research, do your investigating, and you know, try to uncover the truth of a situation. Okay, but you will definitely have the wisdom to deal with this situation. So I'm kind of getting a really good energy that when this person comes back, you're you're kind of in no bullshit mode. And what that means is, I feel like you're going to have the attitude of, if you're not going to approach me in the right way, and if you're not willing to be open, and if you're not willing to be honest with me, then go away, you know, because my self-respect is more important than your ego. So that's kind of how it feels. So again, fire and fire and air, very strong in your reading. So your outcome, express your love, go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So I feel like someone is going to be telling you how they feel. You may be telling someone how they feel. And we've got the Six of Arrows. So if you're dealing with a earth sign, you know, the King of Pentacles is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I feel as though, you know, this person might even buy you something nice, just, you know, as a sign of appreciation. So this says material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways, acts of kindness given or receiving with a grateful heart. So this may not be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You may have someone from the past that comes back with their tail in between their legs, and they might try to kind of buy your love, buy your affection, or they might try to do sweet little things to try and win you back round. But it's not that you shouldn't be open to that, but it's about testing the ropes and making sure how serious they are about you before you commit to them, or before you go any kind of further with them. So definitely just be a little bit cautious, okay? But I do feel as though someone is going to try and make something up. This is kind of what the reading feels like. It's like, hey, I've messed up and now I'm trying hard to win you back round. So that's kind of what it feels like. So I do feel as though someone is going to make an effort. Okay, I feel like someone's seen their arse here and they're like, oh my goodness, I've messed up. And now they're trying to rectify the situation. So that's how it feels. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear up these cards, and I'm going to do my element spread that I do, so you can see what's actually happening with you dealing with particular signs.